Happy People?
I don't think I've seen that one, no.
It's great. It's Happy
it.
People, Life in the Taiga. And it's about these trappers who live in Siberia. And there's very low instances of mental health issues, very low instances of, all sorts of problems and that society just has that are ubiquitous. In their world, these people are very happy and they get by. They just get by. I mean, they have snowmobiles and dogs and they hunt and they trap and they fish and they just get by and they work every day. Yeah, and you have to work. The only way to live is to eat, and the only way to eat is to work, and so everybody does everything that they can, and they're all happy. Yeah. It's very weird.
So that was this guy's theory, is he said there's another theory, I think it's called the optimal stimulation theory. It basically says that humans and animals need a certain level of stimulation in their life, or else they start seeking it from other things.
Yes.
So if you think about the context of how humans came up, I mean, it was very sort of like the people you talk about on the taiga, right? You got to work all day. You're outside a lot. You're doing tasks that involve your mind and your body. Like, it's this full-on effort to survive. You're also in sort of closer-knit communities, all these different things. And today, we don't have that quite as much. And so his theory is that when you don't have enough stimulation in your life or meaning from other places, humans tend to start to look for it in other ways. We gamble. We spend a lot of time on the internet. We buy a lot of stuff. All right, so we start searching for it somewhere else, and those ways can often be counterproductive in the long run when you overdo them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It totally makes sense. And also, I was having a conversation with a friend of mine about this yesterday. We were talking about how complex the human mind is and how complex life and society is, but yet there's no real management book. Like, there's no document that shows you this is the optimal way to exist and these are the pitfalls of existing other ways. That, you have these human reward systems built in and they can be hijacked by these various things, and this is the way the human body and the human mind exist optimally. And for whatever reason, there's no real structure that people can follow that's universally agreed upon. Say if you're a mechanic, right, and you're working on an engine, like there's very clear documents that show you, like, these are the pistons, this is the spark plug, this is the carburetor. If it's not clean, it'll do this. This is the problem with the gas line, and you have to fit it this way and that way. And so you do it all right, and then boom, it starts up and it works. And you can fix things that way, and you can build things that way. We don't really have that for the most complex thing that we're aware of, which is human existence.
Yeah, totally. That's because it is so complex.
It's so complex.
And technology also changes very fast. So technology is probably it's great in many ways. It's a result of progress, right? It's kept us, led us to live longer, allowed me to fly from Vegas to Austin in 2 hours instead of, getting the old wagon train out and be like, yeah, I'll see you in like 6 months, Joe.
Yeah, right? How long would that be by wagon train?
Oh, man.
It's pretty crazy.
But I don't think we've necessarily kept up with it. I mean, our hardware doesn't change that fast,
right.
Our software, And so I think a lot of the problems that we see today are often a result of us living as almost sort of ancient creatures in a very new, modern, changing world and trying to navigate that.